Good evening, dear children. Today we are going to learn about time. When we talk about time, what comes to our mind? First thing comes is it is 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock, AM, PM. Then we talk about time in years, months, days, and also we talk about time in today's time, that is the present time, the gone time, the past time, and the time that will come, that is our future time. So talking about time, whenever we are talking about actions related to time, that time it is called tenses. And these tenses are divided into three main time zones, that is the present time, the past time, and the future time. So present tense, past tense, and future tense. All these tenses we learn in four main categories, that is simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. So today we are going to learn about the present time. When I say present time, I am talking about the time that is today's time, now time. When I say today, children, that doesn't mean that I am talking about today's date, that is 3 August or 8 August. I am not talking about today's date, but in fact I am talking about now time, whatever action that we are doing now. And when I say future, then the action that I will do in the coming time. So present tense is divided into four main types of tenses: simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. In this class we are going to focus on three of them: simple present, present continuous, and present perfect tense, right? And first, coming to simple present tense, whenever we are talking about an action being done in simple present tense, then we are talking about what actions? The actions that are universal to, like, so the earth revolves around the sun. This is a simple present tense action. Then actions that are our habits or routines, like I brush my teeth twice a day. That is my routine. I do it every day. I go to school by bus. That is my routine. Then habit forming actions, which are our habits, are also included in simple present. Then imperatives, sentences which talk about where we give a command, we give an order, we make a request. Though all those actions are included in simple present tense, like please keep the book there. So all these actions will be always in simple present. Then actions that take place now. Sentence formation in simple present tense. The sentence formation, the structure of the sentence in simple present is very easy. It is noun plus pronoun plus verb plus s or es, if our noun pronoun is singular. When I say singular, then we know the singular pronouns he, she, it, and singular nouns like Ram, Sham, Sita, Gita, the child, the teacher. All these are singular nouns. So whenever we are talking about singular noun or pronoun, that time with the verb we will attach s or es and frame our sentence. Look at the example. He rides a bicycle. So here we can see that he is a singular pronoun. So I have written rides. So he rides a bicycle, she rides a bicycle, then Ram rides a bicycle. Coming to sentence, the second form of sentence formation, when the noun or pronoun is a plural. Whenever, note down children, whenever the noun or the pronoun is a plural, more than one, that time we will just write the verb after the noun or pronoun. No s or es is attached to the verb. So if I am talking about we, they, if I am talking about the children, the teacher, the students, the staff, all are plural nouns and pronouns, I will use no s and frame my sentence. Look at the example. We play cricket every day. The children play cricket every day. Then we can frame simple present tense even in interrogative form. And we all know what is interrogative form? Asking question form. When we are asking information, we are seeking information. So to frame these sentences, we will use two main helping verbs, do or does. We will frame our sentences in simple present using do and does. Whenever you want to use do, you have to take care that you will use do with I, you, plural nouns and pronouns. That means I do, you do, the children do, and they do, we do. So this is the use of do, and we can frame the sentence how? We will follow the same rule that was here. That is, do I play cricket? So do you play cricket? Do the children play cricket? Do we play cricket? Whenever we are using I, you, plural nouns and pronouns, use do. But remember, whenever you are framing interrogative, simple present tense sentence using he, she, singular nouns and pronouns, always use does. Always use does. So, does he do his work? Does she do her work? Does Radha do her work? Does Ram do his work? Remember children, with do and does we do not use s or es. Coming to present continuous. We all know the meaning of the word continue, going on, action or something that is going on. So present continuous is also actions that are going on. Going on when the actions that have going on in the present and they are not yet over. They started and they are going on and they are yet not over. Then we have actions that are expected to take place in the near future. Actions that we are expecting that they will happen very soon. Those actions will be included in present continuous. And then how do we form a sentence in present continuous? To form a sentence in present continuous, you have to use the noun or the pronoun plus the helping verb. Which helping verb? Is, am or are. Noun pronoun plus helping verb plus the may verb plus ing. See children, don't get confused with the helping verb and the verb here. Here the helping verb is, am, are. We can use other helping verbs in other tenses. Then we have the verb here, verb plus ing. Here with the main verb you will attach the ing. The main action done by the subject, there you will attach the ing. So, in both, in singular and plural, nouns and pronouns, we will use is, am, are plus main verb. But the use of is, am, are will be based on the subject and verb agreement that we have learned. So, he is, she is, it is, and are we will use with we are, they are, the children are. That means with plural nouns and pronouns are, with singular nouns and pronouns is. And always with I am going to use am. So I am. So I am, he is, she is, it is. Then we are, they are, the children are, the teachers are. Then how to make, if I have to frame a sentence, how will I write it? So he is dancing, she is dancing, they are dancing, we are dancing, the children are dancing, Radha is dancing, Sita is dancing. So we have used the helping verb followed by the main verb, which was dance in this case. So dance plus ing, dancing. Children, we can form the simple present tense and present continuous sentences in their negative form also. No sentences using not. The rule remains the same. What is the rule? We are going to use the noun and the pronoun plus verb, followed noun and the pronoun for verb followed by not. So, he rides a bicycle is a positive sentence. He does not ride a bicycle. We have used he does not ride a bicycle. We do not ride a bicycle. We use not to make the negative sentence. Then coming to negative sentence formation in present continuous. Whenever we are forming negative sentences in present continuous, that time we will use the noun and pronoun plus the helping verb is, am, are, followed by not plus the main verb plus ing. So, if the sentence is Sita is riding a bicycle and I have to make a negative sentence out of this is present continuous, I have to change it into present continuous but the negative form. Then how will I write? I will write Sita is not riding. Sita is not riding a bicycle. After the helping verb, I have used not and make the negative form of the sentence. This is all about the tenses in present simple present and present continuous. Rest of the discussion we will have in the Google Meet class. Thank you.